going back to some Acolyte.
Yeah, so this is a matchup that very much favors me. Leescano is fucking cracked at this game and regularly bullies me in this matchup.
That was actually a very nice Firebird.
It's a good neutral tool. See, Leescano recovers from there. And also almost kills me from there. And also recovers from there.
Well, to be fair, you're not really putting a lot of pressure on Leescano there. You're spending more time recovering.
Yeah, but like...
Just
the fact that I
enough.
have to do that is so impressive in this matchup.
Right underneath.
No, those offstage pillars are they're tough, yeah, because you can definitely juggle even with the down air, like he's kind of doing right now.
It's honestly just so weird watching Acolyte play an aerial game, because Acolyte's air mobility, like horizontal air mobility, is dog shit.
I know, barely move at all. Yeah, that's why I can't really play
There
him.
we go.
But maybe it's just all of Lee's wave dashing and like just
Yeah.
kind of fast
When
falling
you
and
play a
everything
heavy
makes
in this
him look
game,
fast.
you just kind of have to wave dash everywhere you move grounded.
Yeah, because anytime you jump into the air, it's just like all your momentum's gone.
Yeah, and running
need
is
to
also...
Yeah, you just need to get to where you need to be before you do anything.
True. Whole
A
little
bunch of your time is spent just doing that. Oh my god.
nice
see, that's what I
fireball
would
to
do.
get that out.
Oh, is that an upcharge you got charging? I'm faster.
Yeah,
Alright, nice burst.
shout out Feathers back air.
Let's go. I love feathers back here. Oh,
Unironically, one of the best moves I've seen in any fighting game.
I love it.
Like how both of y'all are wearing the Ducky cosmetic.
Yeah, Ducky counts it too.
Yeah. And if there was Rubber Ducky on screen, we'd have 3.
Yeah.
I think that's real.
And if there was Ducky and Rubber Ducky on screen, we would have 4.
I can't tell anyone apart.
We'd be in the Spider-Verse.
The Duckyverse.
Exactly.
Hold on. What would a Ducky Man's power be? Just like
Squeaks whenever you squeeze him.
squeeze whenever you squeeze him, hydrophobic, floats.
Yeah. We'll be able to float without swimming or whatever. Yeah. The power.
That's good. Ashla with game 1.
That was a close fucking game.
Yeah, really just started a little bullying from Lee. Well,
Yeah.
I thought bullying was supposed to stop, but early on in that game, though, that was definitely an edge. Living on
After
the
that
edge there.
game, my first message in Discord was, I did not earn that game. So now, I, as a knower, ban Sunset Eerie.
Yeah, no, get that out of there. Oh,
So I am now
love-
taken to the next best thing for the Olafs, for a reason that you will see shortly.
You see, what I'm seeing right now is plenty of platforms that Lees can sort of play around here, because he might not be able to actually move horizontally very quickly, but he can get around vertically pretty quickly, or at least, he can
Yeah,
get around
like,
these platforms very
the
quickly.
platforms absolutely do
Yeah.
augment his horizontal mobility, especially.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, no.
even when you're in the air, you can still wave land on a platform and go fast.
Yeah, but once you're
And
trying
I
to, like,
believe,
cross that
from
gap,
what it
though,
looks like, is his actual jump height, Acolyte's jump height, is like just where most platforms are. Yeah, which is convenient.
yeah, what I'm basically saying here is that
That was an
when
instant
Acolyte
dash
used to
attack.
move between
I
both
didn't
sides of
think
the
this
stage,
game
it
had
takes
those.
forever. But
That looked pretty quick, actually, from
And-
Pillar. Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty awesome looking.
Also, you can see Searing Stone gets caught on the Eerie platform, which is why the stage is so good for Acolyte. And Olaf's in general in this matchup.
You say that while this is happening. Whoa.
He made it back.
Well, that's some clean movement by Lita, kind of with 2 pillars blocked.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should have gone offensive with that Firebird.
That's okay.
You just
I know I hit him back
up.
off stage and reset the situation
There we go.
and got
There
it
you
much
go.
safer, but the Firebird would have been swag.
Jeez, you were really making sure Lita didn't get back on stage right there.
Yeah.
Fully
That's how
charged
you have
neutral
to
punch.
That is how you have to play this matchup.
Because yeah, we see it when Lee's on stage. He's just like flying around
Yeah,
like
no,
or sliding around like a penguin.
He's moving
Yeah.
way too fucking quick is what he's doing. But
Yeah, that's
once
why
he's on
whenever I
stage,
played
that's
him-
when the bird bullying begins.
Yeah, my matches against him, that's what I noticed. Like my brain was going so fast because like trying to keep up with all the movement.
Yeah, this is what I mean when I say that there's nothing quite like playing a top-level Brawlout player. Because just, like, there's so much going on with micro-spacing and macro-spacing with Wave Dash.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, just barely missed.
Can we talk about that Searing Stone hitting both Lee and... hitting the pillar, and then the explosion hitting Lee?
Can we talk about how that Firebird just ejected Lee down to the bottom blast zone? Because that was also nice.
Yeah. Firebird's a good neutral tool.
That was not neutral.
But it's still a good neutral tool.
And the classic dash attack to down air, very nice. Nice try.
I'm going to fight you.
Whoa, Thug Finals. One day
I
after.
am too tired. I am too tired. I actually would love to, but like I am not going to survive that long. I gotta get up early. I gotta work.
No use of the most scientific thing to see whether or not Seth is bad. A Seth Ditto.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on in my brain that day. We should have just sent an Iron Man. Make a Seth matchup chart right then and there.
Oh, in the down smash we'll get.
Let's go.
dub.
He's taking game 2.
Damn, I see how it is.
Well. I can't root
Jeez,
for your
everyone
opponent,
this
but-
tourney, I didn't realize how this tourney was just filled with you know, back and forth wins. This is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see what.
The fact that I transferred screen too early because I accidentally tapped out of the game and couldn't press A.
All right. I
It's
love the
fine.
Oasis.
Nice little sun graphics too. Little
Yeah.
spiky.
Yeah.
You have no idea how cursed this level is to work with.
I
I'm
think
sure
I have
because of
some
layers
idea
and
because I
depth.
was on a call while you were doing it.
I was losing my mind. TLDR, somebody at some point changed all of like the lights in this level, but didn't change the light maps. And so when I went to go rebake the light maps after making some changes to the lighting to make things, you know, a little bit more readable, the level looked completely fucking different, and I'm sitting here going, what?
In the middle of trying to do the lighting update, yeah, that's wild.
So yeah, this stage is a counter pick. Like, I love this stage in general, but also, my logic here is that there's a lot of offstage where I can bully leescano. The downside of
yep.
the stage in this matchup is that there's a lot of on-stage where leescano can bully me. And as you can see here, the on-stage is a bit more of a factor right now.
Yeah. Just slipping and sliding. That's what I do like about this stage, though. The blast zones to the left and right are very,
Yeah.
well, besides when you get hit like that, they're very generous. Yeah.
I like that tech off of the pillar platform or the pillar wall.
That would have killed on any other stage.
That would have killed if Lee's didn't tech it.
And with wall teching, is it the same frame timing as
Ground teching,
spike
yes.
tech or meteor, whatever?
No,
Oh,
I mean the
no,
down
that's
tilt up air
different.
would have killed on any other stage.
Oh. Yeah, teching on a wall is the same timing as teching on the ground.
Okay, I got to do that more.
Yeah. When it comes to meteor cancels, it's you just press jump after frame 30 and you get it. But if you press
Okay.
jump before frame 30, you get locked out for 40 frames.
You can press up B before frame 30 and just get nothing. And it'll meteor cancel after frame 30.
Damn, leescano just kind of rinsed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So at this
Coming
point,
after that back in, yeah. Mhm.
at this point, I fully rethought my counter pick. I went to a very different
Yes,
stage.
Forgotten Temple.
Yeah,
Yes.
understandable.
I have a feeling you're going to be in the air a lot for this one.
Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I see now.
What?
Oh, I just noticed that Lee's virtually never presses the attack button. It's always the stick.
Is that what J is?
No, J's jump, A is attack, but if you press the right stick to perform like an attack, you get that little arrow above the where the actual like stick input is. That shows, oh, they pressed
Oh
attack.
wow, yeah,
Attack.
yeah.
that's impressive. Yeah.
He
Okay, now I'm
never
seeing it,
presses
but it's
attack.
yeah.
He's always just using the C stick.
So we must have tilt stick. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got tilt stick on for sure.
I mean, he does do jabs.
He does do jabs. That's the only time he presses attack. It looks like.
Huh.
Yeah, that is a good little pop up with all the button pressing. Yep.
Just interesting. I just noticed it.
Yeah. I play a lot of games with a lot of different controls, so I just kind of do whatever the vibe is.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's what I found out too. If you're like hopping from multiple games, like you just gotta
Oh no.
mentally
he's not going
remember
back
what
to
the
that.
scheme
You
is. Oh jeez, what was?
I
Okay,
I don't know. I don't know.
just having some fun.
Lee's
Having
was
some
dead.
fun in
There's
there.
no coming back.
I
You
never
could've
believed
waited
that Lee is dead because he's fucking cracked with his recoveries.
Too far down.
Yeah, I know, but for that to be directly below this the stage, excuse me, yeah, that's something.
Actually, that was a completely unforced loss of stock.
I never trust that Lee is dead. His Paco has given me trauma.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, the chain grabs. Please stop.
I almost died right there. And right there.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because in a vacuum it's good, but also leescano is cracked. And I got the fucking Searing Stone glitch. Searing Stone bug fix when?
That bug is actually very difficult to fix. I know why it's happening. I just don't know a way to fix it without breaking like 5 other things.
That's how it is most of the time with coding. I realized.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the thing is, okay. So technical details.
This is tier 2 now. I haven't been updating the score.
Brawlout has a bunch of different ways to go from one move to the other, either canceling or like automatically transitioning from one to the other. And it has a couple of different modes to send data into the next move. And one of them is called Continue with Current Charge and Frame. And it's meant to, like, if you're charging in the air with a projectile and then you land, you can keep charging with the grounded version of that move.
And then it doesn't cancel. Yeah. Hmm.
The problem with that is, if you land while you are doing that, you're transitioning into air version to grounded version, and then before going into the version of the grounded version that you're supposed to do, like the frame of that, you're now transitioning into your attack. So that forward charge data never actually got transferred over.
Jeez,
It's
yeah.
a little
More
difficult to
technical than
explain.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just an issue of, like, continue with current frame and charge. It's just like, all right, so I'm going to transition into the grounded version of this, but the grounded version is being immediately canceled, and so it's not actually playing the frame that indicates what the charge level is at, and so you just get an uncharged attack.
So yeah, it's just, as a Feathers player, you need to know that you're not, if you land, you have to charge it for a frame before you release.
If you release it frame perfect, you get the uncharged version. Yes.
Very nice swipe to get Lee out. First stock.
Yeah, so this is
First
Lee's
little
counter
blood.
pick. I don't think either of us are quite happy with the stage, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, it really gets in the way of both of your projectile games.
Because, like, yeah, it gets in the way of projectiles. It's just kind of awkward for on stage. It's a bit small, which benefits me, but it's not super small, which benefits him.
Yeah.
That was the strangest round of boxing I've ever seen. You did an on-stage dare, got hit with the end lag on that. He hit you back, you hit him back, and then he finally finished you off with down charge. You were just playing a turn-based fighter.
Torbash
And also,
mentioned.
the stage has a little shortness with the platforms, the left and right ones. I've noticed too. So sometimes it gets me like I land on the platforms instead of sticking down
Yeah.
there. But you're right, it's a little small.
Nice. There we go.
Apocalypse is great on this map, though. Apocalypse with
Final
the
stock.
chains and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Kingdom down to final stock has enough meter for burst. Is on fire. Nice percent. The sacred percentage.
Well, let's see if he's gonna wait till rage. Oh, he's a little angry right now. Oh yeah, bursts it.
Burst.
Real heckin' nice freeze into punch right there.
Oh shoot, I forgot I was gonna fix people's trophy stuff today. Burp.
One time I tried to learn how to make like a Brawlout B, but 3D animated or 3D printed, like
Yeah.
metals.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ashla,